the first and foremost thing to be able to connect better, a smile. सड़ा हुआ फेस सड़ियल से कोई बात नहीं करना चाहता. What do I call a mirror? The best friend of communication. Don't be stupid enough to not rehearse.
What's one thing you always notice when someone walks into a room?
Eye contact.
Okay.
It tells a story. It
really
tells
does.
how confident or underconfident you are. जिनका आई कांटेक्ट बचपन से क्लियर नहीं हुआ है ना, उनका आई कांटेक्ट मेंटेन करना इज द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट टास्क, बिकॉज उन्होंने आधी लाइफ तो ऐसी बात कर ली.
I read the book. It took me 1 hour to read the book, and I must say, I am impressed. I'm totally impressed. There were a lot of quotes in the book which I read, and I was like, damn, she's a master with words.
Whenever you said I, you have to say we, that we've been doing this. People ask me what's the meaning of that. So I plus you into we is effective communication. अगर आपने अपने ऑडियंस को बेवकूफ़ समझ रहे हो तो आप कनेक्ट कहाँ से करोगे? Acknowledge them. I think the most ridiculous statement is कि अगर आपको अपना सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस को इन्हांस करना है तो दूसरे को पुट डाउन करो.
You've mentioned mastering voice modulation, body language, and presence. So, out of the three, which one do you think is important?
I love voice modulation. I can talk like this. I can talk like this. I can even talk like this. I love playing with my voice. The book Who Will Clap When You Talk will actually make people clap for you. And if you do not buy this, nothing will happen but people will not clap for you.
Who I've seen work so hard for her books. Every day from 6 to 8, she was in another ward altogether, only focusing on her writing. She's hands down the most dedicated person I know. If I were to give an example on what kind of a mom she is, it would be the fact that we recently just did a movie marathon wherein we finished all 8 movies of Harry Potter in 2 to 3 days. She's the reason I am who I am today. I get all my habits from her, reading books, a coffee addiction, and especially her clothes. And with that, I present to you Payal Mohindra. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Himanshu Gupta, and how I got to know about ma'am was like a year ago in June. I used to lay around my bed whole day doing nothing, and my father was very tired of this thing. Me too. So my father's friend told him of his class that ma'am would attend or was going to keep in future. So he got me enrolled immediately. On the first day, ma'am made it clear who wants to stay can stay and those who don't want anything, they can leave. I thought to myself, I thought to attend it because any tiny bit thing I would learn from here will be great. But that was not the case. I learned so much from ma'am. I was an introvert and she used to make us do speeches in front of her whole group. That was a very big thing for me. She would teach us how to make our posture, how to stand in front of a crowd of people and speak with confidence. She made me realize that it is lucky to be on a stage and when you are given mic to speak. Till the last day of the session, I didn't even know that she was an owner of a whole news channel. She was so humble, so kind and friendly with us. And I'm really pleased to meet her again here.
Thank you, sir.
While I introduce Payal ma'am to people around me, they think that I exaggerate about her. But how do I explain that the respect that I have for her is completely from the bottom of my heart? She is the one who changed my life, transformed it entirely, and whatever I achieve my life in the future, whatever success I get, I will give the credit to my parents, my siblings, my family, and most of all, Payal ma'am. From there, you can guess how much love and grateful I am to her. Thank you, ma'am, for everything.
How am I feeling today? Initially, I think the last 20 minutes, I was annoyed because all I could see were empty seats. Now they're filling up, and I'm so happy. I think it's a weekday. So leaving aside the anger part, that's okay. I think I owe it to all of you for sparing your valuable time on a weekday to join us here. And the reason why we kept it for today is because today is the book day. What better day? Yeah. So, okay, here we go.
How are you all feeling today? Great. Okay, so without further ado, I'll start with the rapid fire round. And as I'm a psych student, it's my chance to psychoanalyze you. So we'll see how you perform here.
All right.
So the first question is, who are your favorite authors?
See, when it comes to literary work, hands down Jeffrey Archer.
Okay.
And when it's an imaginary world, then it's Murakami. I can't even say Murakami, it's Murakami, but it's a different world. So with Murakami, they say, there is no midway. Either you love what he writes or you hate. And not for the record, all I want to say is I want to meet Murakami because, see, Murakami is 85 almost now. So I want to meet Murakami before he comes. That's my wish. I really want to meet him. And above all, I'm not a fan of the author as such. I have read other books, but just this one edition, which my daughter just mentioned, Harry Potter. So that's my favorite.
Okay. A book you've read recently?
No, ye nahi thi recently. And then there were none. Guys, if you haven't read that book, trust me, it's unputdownable. Okay, just get past first 30 pages and then you will call me and say, yes, Priyanka? Oh my God. Fabulous book. So you want to just gobble it down in one go. Yeah.
What, according to you, are 3 things that instantly kill a good talk?
So I think the first and foremost, which I tell everybody, the first and foremost thing to be able to connect better, a smile. Sada hua face, sadiyal se koi baat nahi karna chahta. Right? So if you just have that, I'm not saying that you should be grinning from ear to ear, but if someone approaches you, the least you can do is just a little smile. Sometimes you're not in that mood, but you're just a little curve here can really brighten up others' life and will give you an instant connection with that person. So first is the smile. Second is, if someone is talking to you, you know what happens with all of us now, there's a lot of gyan on the internet. So we are like no less than any babas now. So it's really important to also listen to others. And there are 2 things there. First is the formal interaction. Second is the informal interaction. In formal interaction, it's a formal interaction, be very careful, choose your words wisely, give chance, especially others to speak. But if it's an informal, then please change your clothes. Don't wear, like I always say, Vishesh will know, like my students will know, I always say don't wear a swimming costume to a wedding. And likewise, don't wear a wedding outfit to a swimming pool. So you need to change your personality as per the state that you're in. So if it's an informal, just go casual. Don't be that tight-lipped or back straightened and in your own aura, thinking that I didn't say anything. So it's very important to connect like that.
Are you a morning person or a midnight overthinker?
So when it comes to creative thinking, I think it flows definitely at night. But I like to be a morning person.
You aspire to be a morning person?
Yes.
Okay. What's a communication ick that immediately gets on your nerves?
The fake accent. Oh my God. Nidhi, kya bola? I didn't hear it. Pataka, yes. I mean, that's one thing I fail to understand. That, today I was at a school, and generally I'm invited to different schools, and I don't give free ka gyan anymore, so I never give a comment. So आज मैंने जाके बोला, I said it was so amazing. So the school has a lot of NRI students as well. So I told them, I said, of course, they have their accent. That's not fake. That's the natural accent, okay? So I told them the best thing about all the compares today was that there was no fake accent. They were absolutely amazing and they were themselves. So I love that.
That's good. What's one thing you always notice when someone walks into a room?
eye contact.
Okay.
It tells a story. It
really
tells
does.
how confident or underconfident you are.
Do you rehearse in front of a mirror or just wing it?
You're understating it. If you'll read my first book, what have I written? Anyone?
In
Anyone?
the audience?
From what do I call a mirror? The best friend of communication. Don't be stupid enough to not rehearse. If like you're taking my interview right now, it's impromptu, so that's okay. But if you have to present something and you have time in hand, you'll be foolish not to rehearse.
I did rehearse though.
Yeah, that's
I
really
did.
important. And mirror is your best friend.
It definitely is. What's something people assume about you that's totally wrong?
Assume about me that is totally wrong. Well, I think those who know me, they know that I am drop dead honest. I am what I am. And sometimes, of course, people who do not wear a facade are they might put others in an uncomfortable state. But I like to be what I am. There was a time I was opposite to what I am today. So बहुत मेहनत करके धक्के धोखे खा के ये एटीट्यूड आया है, इसको नहीं जाने दूंगी.
I mean, I relate. I get to hear that a lot too. So, you walk into a room of strangers. What's your go-to icebreaker?
Smile. What else? As simple as that.
What makes someone extremely unforgettable?
I think kindness. Or probably second thing is, because how can you be kind like that? Yeah, so I think the second most important thing is genuine appreciation.
Okay, that was great. I couldn't have answered those better. So thank you for this one.
Thank you.
And now we'll move on to the book.
Okay?
I read the book. It took me 1 hour to read the book, and I must say, I am impressed. I'm totally impressed. There were a lot of quotes in the book which I read, and I was like, damn, she's a master with words. And moving on to the book, the title of the book is Who Will Clap When You Talk? It's quite a provocative title. So, what were you thinking when you came up with it?
So I had 2-3 titles in my mind. The first one was the triangle effect of communication. It sounded like more of a management book, although this book is management book. But then I thought, nowadays, I think you pick up the book, a book is judged by its cover, I would say. So then Muskan and I wrote some 7-8 titles. And when we wrote this, we knew we've stamped it.
That's good. So, on the cover of the book, you have scratched the word slap and you have replaced it with the
I
word clap.
have to tell you, I was waiting for this question. So many ask me that why this clap, slap, scratch. So Muskan was assisting me for the book, and one day she came to me, she said, you know what, ma'am? And she was really upset. She was fuming. She said, I felt very bad today. So I suggested, somebody asked me, so what you've been working on the last 1 year, 6 to 8, where were you? So she said, I've been writing this book. And they asked, so what's the title? So कहती मैम मैंने उनको बताया कि who will clap when you talk. And I felt very bad to what she said. She said, ध्यान से देखना कहीं clap की जगह slap मत लिख देना. I said, tell her thank you. Point taken. So out of criticism, I embraced it and I used it in the best possible way.
I can see a genius. Yeah. So, can you walk us through the concept of replace I with we? So, when I was reading the blurb of the book, I came across this and I didn't quite really understand it. So, can you get into it? and
Thank you,
explain it
because
to
now
us?
that you said that you didn't quite understand that, I think I need to make some changes to make it more understandable. So what happened was, I was at an event in DU, so I was delivering a workshop. And what happened, so I'm generally called to different workshops in Delhi University. And the boy who organized the whole thing, there was a Q&A session. So this boy came up to me and he said, everyone was asking questions. So he said, Payal ma'am, I have a question. See, because he was coordinating with me. So he in a way convinced me, because the day did not suit me. But he said, ma'am, majority of the students would be here. Hi Rachna di, majority of the students would be here. So he said that, he started. The question started, you know what, ma'am, see, I organized everything. I coordinated with you. I've been burning the midnight oil lamp. Literally, I have taken care of each and everything. I have been on my toes. I did not sleep the last 2 nights. But still, I feel that people do not acknowledge my work. What should I do? And the hall erupted at my answer. I simply said, replace I with we. And I think for a good 1 minute, the hall was clapping and you said, ma'am, I think I learned the lesson today. So wherever you said I, you have to say we, that we've been doing this. We are onto this. We've been burning the midnight lamp. So it's really important. Then when you're a part of the team, then you're a part of the team. Then you can't play individual. Like for communication, I also say it cannot be a monologue. It has to be a communication. It should be two-way. Like if you will see, the book says, so what is effective communication? I plus you into we. People ask me what's the meaning of that. So I plus you into we is effective communication. When we listen to others, when we appreciate others, when we acknowledge others, and we, okay, I cannot say that because there's a question based on this. Okay, so let me not ask you this. So, if you'll see, can you see the opening couplet of the book? Opening couplet. Can you read that?
Just 1 minute. The one that's written in Hindi?
Hindi, it's a couplet.
हम ही हम हैं तो क्या हम हैं, तुम ही तुम हो तो क्या तुम हो.
It's all about that. It's us together. So that is what effective communication is about.
That makes a lot of sense. It explained a lot to me actually, because I genuinely did not understand that one, but now I do. So moving on to this one quote that I really, really, really appreciated when I read the book. And in Gen Z fashion, I'd say you cooked. So there was this one quote that said, eye for an eye, by replacing the word I, as in the organ, for the pronoun I. So it's related to narcissism, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So if you think about narcissistic people, I've heard this quote and I've read it somewhere that if you don't acknowledge the importance of people in a room, or if you think of them as lesser than you, then you are able to give a better speech, because you don't really think of them as anything.
Thank you for bringing forth this. I think whoever says this, they are idiots. Because when this actual statement came, so this was first given by Dale Carnegie. And in which century did he live? 1875 or something. So he said, fake it till you can make it. अब आपको लगता है कि आपको कोई उल्लू बना देगा? Not at all. So if you're doing this, आपको लग रहा है बाकी सब सामने बैठे तो बेवकूफ है. Generally people say this, and I find it to be very offending. अगर आपने अपने audience को बेवकूफ समझ रहे हो तो आप connect कहाँ से करोगे? Acknowledge them. And yes, if you fear that going up on stage and connecting to them, then either you have to read the book or you have to do the workshop, and all I can say. But jokes apart, I think there are various ways and techniques, and you have to find, it's basically your calling. So you have to find your way out. But please, I think the most ridiculous statement is कि अगर आपको अपना self confidence को enhance करना है तो दूसरे को put down करो. Those are bad life skills. So when I talk about my communication effect, so this is a triangle effect. Like I told you, I also thought of naming the book The Triangle Effect of Communication. So top of the triangle, the top of the pyramid are your communication skills कि आपको बोलना आना चाहिए. अगर मैं अगर ऐसे ही बोल रही हूँ तो लोग वैसे ही नहीं सुनेंगे. पर अब मैं बोल रही हूँ तो हम ही हम है तो क्या हम है, तुम ही तुम हो तो क्या तुम नहीं होने चाहिए. Then are your interpersonal skills and life skills. So यहाँ पर अब बात करते हैं interpersonal कि आप किसी से कैसे connect कर रहे हैं. अगर आप उनको show down करके अपने आप को अच्छा बना रहे हैं तो डू यू थिंक कोई आपको सुनना चाहेगा? भाड़ में जाओ यार, चुप कराओ इसको यार. अब फिर आगे फिर बोलेगी यार ये फिर शुरू हो गया. These are the kind of, if people will not say verbally, they will say it behind your back or in their mind worst. So this is something that you should never do.
Thank you. That takes me to my next question. What is the biggest myth about public speaking that needs to be debunked?
Myth about public speaking?
Yes, it
that
needs to be
public
busted.
speaking का मतलब है अंग्रेजी. I was also busy with my work and taking care of a lot of other things. But personally, as a parent, I think I've really failed at one space कि मेरे बच्चों को अभी तक पंजाबी लिखनी पढ़नी आती है, बोलनी नहीं आती. पब्लिक स्पीकिंग इज अबाउट, अब मेरे को मेरे जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं आपकी एज के, राइट, सो वो बोलते हैं मैम पंजाबी क्या करनी है? सर ऑल राइट बेटा, टुमारो यू आर इन कैनेडा, यू आर गिवन अ स्पेसिफिक प्रोजेक्ट, हे यू कम फ्रॉम पंजाब, टेक दिस प्रोजेक्ट. भाई मुझे तो पंजाबी नहीं बोलने आती. So that is one small example that I'm going to give you. So please, public speaking is, do not restrict public speaking to Angrezi. Please work on your Hindi. Hindi तो लुप्त होती जा रही है. And your regional language. Like I always say, like Shah Rukh Khan, reclaim your regional language. Don't forget that. ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਆਣੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਹੈ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੰਜਾਬ 'ਚੋਂ. मैं अजी मैं गल कर रही थी जी, लाइक आई वेंट टू महाराष्ट्र, मैं भाभी से मराठी, वहाँ पे सब मराठी बच्चों को इंग्लिश हिंदी तो आती है पर मराठी पूरी आती है. अपने बच्चों को पंजाबी बोलनी नहीं आती. हम बोलते थे नहीं नहीं बच्चे पढ़ रहे, 10th तक सरकार ने कंपलसरी कर दिया, लेकिन बोलना तो आपको ही है ना. So please, that's really important. Let's not restrict public speaking to English, and please value your regional language.
आते भी है तो काफ़ी वाइट वॉश्ड आती है हमें पंजाबी.
Absolutely.
Okay, what would you say are the 3 most overlooked elements of effective interpersonal communication today?
3 overlooked, I think.
Yes.
I think the most significant. Okay, now if you ask me, अगर मेरे से कोई पूछता है, when I'm training somebody, what is the most difficult thing to change? बच्चों का तो खैर I don't do much. I don't have the time. I generally cater to adults now. So that's called andragogy. Pedagogy is training children. Andragogy is training adults. सबसे difficult चीज़, if child तो खैर है ही है, बड़े अगर आप हो गए and you are not good at one thing, मेरे लिए सबसे ज़्यादा challenging वो है. Can anyone guess? My students will know. Absolutely. See? Eye contact. जिनका आई कांटेक्ट बचपन से क्लियर नहीं हुआ है ना, उनका आई कांटेक्ट मेंटेन करना इज़ द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट टास्क, बिकॉज उन्होंने आधी लाइफ तो ऐसे ही बात कर ली. आधी लाइफ इफ़ आई एम टॉकिंग टू यू तो इधर उधर देख के बात कर ली. सो दोज आर कॉल्ड MGL रूल्स. My mouse rule, ghost rule, lizard rule. You have to read the book to know what those rules are. So if you have not really worked on your eye contact, so as parents, if your children are young, please make sure that your child is not a giraffe and looking at the world like this and talking to the world like this. They should have a consistent eye contact.
You've mentioned mastering voice modulation, body language, and presence. So, out of the 3, which one do you think is important, or how do you think all 3 of them intersect together?
See, important तो सारे हैं, but मेरा favorite voice modulation है. I love voice modulation. I can talk like this. I can talk like this. I can even talk like this. I love playing with my voice, different aspects. So if I'm talking to my kids, probably I'm in the shrieking mode. So if I'm talking to my mother-in-law, probably I'm sometimes in humble mode. If I'm talking to my husband, let's not talk about it. So, but yeah, jokes apart. But I love, how much can you experiment with voice modulation? It's fun. सो जब मैं स्टेज पे जाती थी, जब मैं एंकर करती थी ना, सो पहले तो मतलब जब साउंड चेक होता था तो हम तो पंजाबी लोग हैं, वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट हाउ वी लुक, डजंट मैटर, तैयार होना है. उसके बाद मतलब जेन्यू होता था, ओ माय गॉड यू द सेम गर्ल, पर जाते थे तो ऐसे ही जाते थे. और साउंड चेक होता तो देखते थे, इज शी द एंकर, मतलब ये हैं. एंड द मोमेंट आई विल टेक द माइक एंड आई लाइक, गुड मॉर्निंग लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, दिस इज साउंड चेक. ओह, द ऑरा दैट इट वुड क्रिएट. आई यूज्ड टू गेट goosebumps at my own voice, sorry.
Makes you feel very empowered.
Yeah.
Extremely empowered. Okay, so your book, it hints at subconscious influence through language. Can you explain how your choice of words can shape your reality and relationships?
Okay, so I did this today, right, Pawan? So let me ask you one thing. Can you think of weapons? Can you name a weapon? Kal wala mat. That was very sad. So can you name a weapon? Rifle. Anything else? Knife. A sword. Bow and arrow. Boys, young boys, let me see. Nuclear bomb, pistol. Very nice. Infinity goblet. Infinity?
Gauntlet.
Huh?
Gauntlet.
Gauntlet, something, yeah. Something infinity gauntlet. वो किसका था? Thanos का, right?
Yes.
और Thor's hammer और Hanuman ji's gada. These are weapons, but we don't realize. अब ये जो weapons हैं, they can be good and bad too.
Yeah.
We don't realize words are weapons too. So use them wisely.
Okay. Your book blends communication with emotional intelligence and manifestation. It's literally a manifesto on that. So how do you see these
Yes,
things
I call it the
intersecting?
manifestation manifesto. Yeah.
Yes. So how do you see these three intersecting in a practical, everyday sense?
See, first of all, I think when I say words are weapons, तो अगर हम सीधी सी बात है, पहले मुझे एक चीज़ से बहुत इरिटेशन होती है, शुरू से ही मुझे बहुत इरिटेशन रही है कि कॉन्सेप्ट, सॉरी आई विल बी यूजिंग द वर्ड, कॉन्सेप्ट ब्लडी हेल हमारे ले जाते हैं अंग्रेज, दे देते हैं अंग्रेजी नाम और बन जाते हैं वो मैनिफेस्टेशन. मेरी माँ सीधा बोलती थी, बेटा, इट्स इन माई बुक ऑल्सो, I was not allowed, both my brother and I were not allowed to say कि पापा गए. We were not allowed to say this. पापा काम पर गए. We were not allowed to use the line पापा आए नहीं, पापा काम से नहीं आए. काली ज़बान, मुंह पे सरस्वती बैठना, it's in my book. ये हमारे कॉन्सेप्ट जो हम बचपन से सीख रहे हैं. बट नाउ मैनिफेस्टेशन, और वो मैनिफेस्टेशन के अनोखे तरीके हैं, राइट. आई थिंक आई ऑलवेज बिलीव इन सिंप्लिसिटी. सिंप्लिसिटी अपना, एंड माई फ्रेंड्स विल नो दैट आई हैव वन OCD. एंड हु वुड टेल मी माई OCD? एनी ऑफ माई फ्रेंड्स? वो बच्चों का हो गया. आई हैव पॉजिटिविटी का OCD. अगर मेरे सामने ये देखो, अब उस दिन आगे कहती, मैंने ना एक टैटू बनवाया है, माई फ्रेंड. सारे बोलते वाह क्या बनवाया है? फिनिक्स. फिनिक्स देयर. अगर मुझे पहले पता होता ना, मैं फिनिक्स से इसको प्रॉबेबली एंजल बनवा देती. सो जस्ट गिविंग वन स्मॉल, मुझे आई हैव दिस, आई नो इट्स रॉन्ग ऑफ मी बट आई लव देम. बट द थिंग इज, अगर अब देयर इज अनदर फ्रेंड ऑफ माइन, मेरी सखी कहाँ पर है, मेरी फ्रेंड, वो कुछ बोलती है लाइन, रुक जा. मैं क्या, सखी पहले इस लाइन को रीडू कर, लाइन को पॉजिटिव बोल. एंड I know it's a disease. I have this disease of positivity. So when I got married and I had children, so my mom-in-law would say, "बुद्धू बच्चे, पागल बच्चे," प्यार से. I raised a fatwa against it. You can't use the word बुद्धू और पागल. आप प्यार और उसमें ही बोल रहे हो, but आप देखो weapon. These are weapons which we don't realize. Manifestation word हम realize कर लेते हैं, अंग्रेजों का word है, but words are weapons is something we don't realize. So this is what I've just simplified everything in my book, and this is what I always talk about. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do a role play thing with you. There was this segment in your book about storytelling and role playing. There was this one situation I was in not long time back. I had a viva. I sucked at it. I just sucked at it. Like, I knew the answers to it, but at the same time, I didn't really know what to say because I couldn't frame my words well. So can you, like, I'll be the teacher and you can guide me on that?
Sure.
Okay, so what do you think advertising is all about?
I think advertising is about selling the product without the person knowing that you're selling it, right? So the book Who Will Clap When You Talk will actually make people clap for you. And if you do not buy this, nothing will happen but people will not clap for you.
And do you think you're going to get any value out of it?
Oh, well, not much, but just maybe a transformation.
Okay, moving on to the next segment. What's a word or phrase you wish people would just stop using when they talk? People use a lot of filler words like like.
Is okay, guys. As long, if you're not in a formal situation wherein you have to speak formally, then it's fine. But casually is okay. But I think, especially your generation, the wanna gonna. What is wanna? What is gonna? So I have somebody who has to write ALL, but will write as OL. Add another A and write all. So the self-created acronyms, I have waged a war against this. मुझे कोई acronym भेज देना गलत तो मैं पहले बोलती हूँ टाइपो, ये इसको ठीक करके भेजो. I will not read your message. Again, OCD factor there. So I think, why are we doing it? And your age, I think आप लोगों का तो you would have probably forgotten how to write a proper message. And what happens is, tomorrow when you're typing an email, you will not even realize कि आपने कब want to को wanna लिख के भेज भी दिए. Because it has become a part of your vocabulary. Yeah, but that's a good thing. That's a
It
good thing.
reminds me, my friend once called her teacher bro because she's so used to calling people bro. So she called him bro and she didn't realize it. And I had to tell her that, Rashi, you've called her bro. So,
Yeah, bro.
yes. I think and that's a good message for people of our generation also because हम करना बहुत कुछ चाहते हैं. But then at the end of the day, we just don't do it.
Yes.
And we blame others कि हमारे पास ये opportunity नहीं है या फिर हम ये सब नहीं कर पा रहे या हम वो नहीं कर पा रहे हैं without taking a step on our own.
You know, not just your generation, at the cost of sounding a little boastful, guys, humbly, I want to say when I was in my college, I still remember I was in GCG 11 hostel, and my friend who would not generally speak very high of anyone, like, you know, not that she was snooty, but whatever, she was in her own world. She said, I was sitting with, you can think of someone. So I was
a lot of people.
Yeah. So I was sitting with 10, 12 girls and suddenly she erupted. She said, हम सारा टाइम कॉलेज में बात कर रही हूँ मैं, हम सारा टाइम ये कहते रहते हैं कुछ होता नहीं कुछ होता है. Look at Payal. She's always participating in something or the other. She's always up to something. So it's not just your generation, it's with all of us. We just sit there and crib. Like मैं कहती हूँ आपके पास कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, आप कुछ करना चाहते हो, बैठ के उस पर अंडे मत दो. Find a solution and do it. That's about it. You know? Yeah.
That's very fair. Okay, what's a question that no one asks you in interviews but you wish they asked you that? Or something I haven't asked you but you wish that I had asked you that?
Well, I think generally with me the question, okay, so what happens is which I don't want people to ask me. It's the other way around. So when what happens is with my workshops, when I do, generally people, you know what, actually what, I think we have really succumbed to one thing, and that is relying upon advice from others. Like our body have self-healing properties, so is our mind. And to majority of the things, we have a solution. And if we don't have, then if you're blessed with a good life partner with whom you can discuss, of course you fight also, but you can discuss, or you have your, you know, a very dear friend or whatever. But falling on advice for every second person really disrupts you. So I think it's really important. We should always realize that जो internet का ज्ञान है ना, this mayhem created on internet, which I always say is like खुला लंगर, is like पूरा, it's like a buffet. Imagine, I call it a खुला लंगर, right? It's like a buffet. Imagine what happens to people who eat a buffet every day. Rumbly in tummy, likewise rumbly here. So I think it's very important. My book also talks about, guys, एक ज़रूर पढ़ना जो मेरी बुक है, उसमें EI module है. वो बहुत, I mean, that will, उस EI module को, विशेष even you did, उस EI module को ना जाके एक अपना chart बनाना. It will give you, you'll be totally surprised where I stand and where somebody else that who matters to me stand and how can we connect. So उसमें एक बड़ा important concept है external validation and internal validation. कुछ लोग होते हैं कि बाहर में जो हमने किसी का पता ही नहीं, हम पता है, we are like totally internal. कुछ लोग होते हैं, अच्छा ये कर लूँ, totally relying upon others for whatever they are doing, totally on their approval. And both are wrong, so you need to balance it. So this is what I talk about here. He, she said. Reader versus reeler. समझ आया? Could you, I mean, so when you read, you have not Shashi Tharoorian English, but there is a selection of words. हिंदी में भी, चाहे आप हिंदी में वार्तालाप करें या अंग्रेजी में आप किसी से गुफ्तगू कर रहे हैं, but someone who reads and someone who's a reeler, just on reels, फिर आप वो रील वाली ही बातें करोगे, लेकिन जब आप रीड कर रहे हो तो आपका कंटेंट ही डिफरेंट आएगा. So I think it's really important what healthy food is to your body, books are to your mind. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, this brings me to the end of the interview. You were amazing. You were fabulous. मैं तो fan हो गई हूँ. Thank you all of you for being here. And now we have this one thing that ma'am wants to do with you all.
Yes.
She's gonna ask you all questions about books, and don't worry, you all are gonna get prizes for it if you answer it correctly. So handing it over to ma'am now.
Yes. So let me ask from the audience. Okay, no, trust me, I'm not going to scrutinize you. I'm not going to judge you for reading or not reading. This is very basic. I'm sure you would love it. So let's start with the first. Okay, can anyone from the audience would like to tell us a book that has the most significant impact on your life? Anyone? Yes. Psychology of Mind. Okay.
Atlas Shrugged.
Huh? Atlas Shrugged. Ikigai. Wings of Fire.
The Power of Now.
The power of now. Wow. Secret, yes.
How to Influence People by Dale Carnegie.
Oh, wonderful. Priyanka?
Thriller reader.
I come in the same category.
Even one was Atomic Habits.
Atomic Habits. Okay. Wow. I think in my case, I'll go with Priyanka. It's all fiction. Yeah, I really can't read a lot of self-help books because, again, I'm happy. I mean, just pick up one probably. Okay, so quickly, this is difficult, but not that difficult. Hello, please join us. Can anyone name 15 genres in one go?
15.
Okay, let's make it. Okay, Adira, let's start with you.
15 is a lot.
Fiction, non-fiction, self-help, motivation, manifestation,
Romance.
Okay.
romance, autobiography, biography.
Yes.
Can I just say something?
Thriller, horror,
Education.
educational, comic, religious, spiritual. Yeah? What? I like that. Okay, 15. Brilliant. Okay, now just quick 3 questions from the book. One I have already taken, but still I'll take it. So, इसका प्राइस किसको मिलना चाहिए?
अब डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर लेंगे अलग-अलग.
चल आदिरा और प्रियंका में. For the last one. Cool. All right. Can you recall the opening quote of the book, A Part or a Part? Opening quote. Come on, guys. It's the opening quote. It's my favorite quote, and I think if we can understand this, life set hai, guys, life set hai. It's a choices, Harry, far more than our ability that decide what we become. More than our ability, it's the choices that we make that can define us, refine us, or probably take us in a direction that we never intended. Next one. Okay, I just did that, so let's see. First couplet of the book, Who Will Clap When You Talk? Let's see. It's a very popular couplet. तुम हो तो क्या तुम हो. हैप्पी जी की बुक दे दीजिए प्लीज. Wonderful. Okay. Yes. Okay. Can someone tell me, can you explain the triangle effect of communication mentioned in the book Who Will Clap When You Talk in just 1 or 2 lines? Yeah.
So, interactive, then you have your life skills, and they combine. Like you have your relationship skills, and you have your life skills, and they combine to give you communication.
Brilliant. Thank you. So the triangle effect says top of the triangle are your communication skills and the foundation are your interpersonal skills and life skills. Thank you. Now guess the book. I will say the line or probably the best line out of the book and you have to guess the book. Aha. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
What do you think?
Gone with, he said, no, he said gone with, first he said gone in 60 seconds. Yes, please give one. Okay, done. Gone with the wind. Okay, next. Okay, I will skip the name. But I don't want to go mad among people. Oh, you can't help that. We are all mad here. We are all mad here.
We are all mad.
But I don't want to go among mad people, remarked she. Oh, you can't help that, said the cat. We are all mad here. We are all mad here. Mad Hatter. From
Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland. Okay, oh. Now this, if you can't guess, guys, then you have to, these 2 books you have to read if you don't know this. Who is John Galt? Come on, guys.
Who is John?
Come on, I'm not gonna say it. I already said.
Yeah, the book.
Kafka on the Shore.
I want somebody else to say it.
Yeah, he just read the book. He just mentioned. Anyone else?
I literally said the book.
Yeah, he just said the book, the one that I recently read.
Who is John Galt?
Who's John Galt? The book is all about who's John Galt. Atlas Shrugged. Guys, Atlas Shrugged is iconic. Okay, one suggestion. in case if you don't feel like reading, then both these books, Atlas Shrugged and Fountainhead, are on Audible. आप कुछ योगा कर रहे हो, जिम कर रहे हो, कार में जा रहे हो, listen to the Audible version, but ये दोनों बुक तो जरूर पढ़नी चाहिए. Okay, next. Let me see. Oh, this is nice. रघुकुल रीत सदा चली आई, प्राण जाए पर वचन ना जाए. Who said Ramcharitmanas? Not Ramayan. किसने लिखा है? Yes. Tulsidas. नहीं, this is Tulsidas. Tulsidas. Okay, next. Okay, now this became very relevant to the Corona times. मतलब सदियों पहले, a century ago, this man wrote it. The writer wrote it, and it just came to life when we were in Corona times. It says, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom, it was the age of foolishness, it was the season of darkness, it was the season of hope. It was the spring of hope, it was the winter of despair. Tale of Two Cities. Again, you will get it. Come on, guys. Okay, अब ये देखो. You're the masterpiece of your own life. You're the Michelangelo of your experience. Okay, now guys, secret just came. But if you ask me, self-help started with this book. Motivation started with this book. No, the first book. अगर कोई नहीं पढ़ता, I read. No, before this, I read. ये book तो और कुछ नहीं तो बोल ही देते थे, ये पढ़ी है. The Alchemist. Yes, please give it to her. Yes, The Alchemist. And The Alchemist and Who Moved My Cheese. Remember? Those were the days. Okay. My favorite quote, guys. Most relevant, and this is what we were discussing.
Okay.
उधर पीछे. Because you are so desperate to win the approval of others that you can never get rid of their criticisms. My favorite quote. Because you're so desperate to win the approval of others that you will never get rid of their criticisms. बहुत important line है, guys. This is the line. This book used to be my favorite, but when I read it the second time, I was like, इसमें तो कुछ भी नहीं. I don't know, somehow I didn't like it the second time.
Except for one really good quote.
Yes, that's my favorite quote. 40 Rules of Love. Allah Shifa. तुम कर्म करते रहो, फल की चिंता मत करो. गीता, सबको प्राइज. Okay, next. गीता को प्राइज दे दो. I like that. ये तो गीता को ही प्राइज जाना चाहिए. Okay. मन के हारे हार है, मन के जीते जीत. कबीर. Who said कबीर? उधर से आवाज आई थी आपको. प्लीज उधर 2 प्राइज दे दो. कबीर. Okay, the last one. All the world is a stage and all men. Yeah, उधर दे दो एक. Wonderful. Okay, एक last one ले ले. Will you do that again for me? For you 1,000 times over. Absolutely.
Khalid Hussain. It's
Khalid
not
Hussain.
this, it's Kite Runner.
It's Kite Runner.
It's Kite Runner.
But a very depressing book. I mean,
I have read it.
I'll
I
advise
cried.
at least young.
I cried.
Yeah, I mean, till about 20, I think you should not read it. Okay, so guys, thank you, Ricky ji, for joining. So today is World Book Day and World Copyright Day. I have chosen a subject which is very close to my heart to end the conversation today. The plague of plagiarism. That is, quote, someone's wisdom, and that too in front of the same person. Imagine. Yes. So guys, it's very important to be creative. And when someone is creative, do appreciate, avoid plagiarism, especially for the younger generation. So, I met this woman who has about 500,000 followers. And suddenly I said, I really avoid reels. मैं कभी reel पे होती हूँ, मैं phone छोड़ देती हूँ side पे because it replaces my book. And I was surprised to what she said. कहती है अगर reel नहीं देखेंगे तो ideas कहाँ से आएंगे? Like, I did not have any answer. Okay, so probably. But I think it's really important to have your own thought process, to have your own creativity. Because at the end of the day, trust me, original content is the real OG. On this note, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And now, boys and girls, like I said, the first point of contact is our smile when we meet somebody. And एक चीज़ है जो मुझे लगता है हमारी लाइफ में भरपूर होनी चाहिए, लेकिन वो आजकल सिर्फ 2 जगहों पे सीमित हो गई है. पहला है पार्क, दूसरा है पार्टीज, और वो है लॉल. या तो पार्क में अंकल हा कर रहे होते हैं, या पार्टीज में जाके हा कर रहे होते हैं. सो आई थिंक दिस लॉल शुड फिल अप आवर लाइफ एवरी डे. Find reasons to spread laughter around you, especially at home. Work का तो देखो depends upon, it's very circumstantial, conditions apply. But yeah, at least at home make sure that ये जो laughter का संचालन है ये चलता रहना चाहिए, because I think that's the crux of, that's the essence of life. Thank you so much.